And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is an amateur lightweight contest between, in the blue corner, Saqib Khan from Sinclair MMA, local derby from Burnley, and not needing much of an introduction in Preston, Martin Chester of Reps MMA, been around the circuit a long, long time.
And the crowd is absolutely rabid in anticipation of this one.
Saqib looking like a specimen chiseled out of stone here, but
Chester with that lead inside leg kick to start.
We've seen a lot of southpaw versus orthodox contests tonight, Steve, so want to see him bossing that lead hand and controlling that lead foot.
And both very patient. You almost get the sense that Saqib is just looking for that moment to explode.
Yeah, it looks like Saqib's looking for that double leg. Looking to maybe attach with a left hook, going that single to double. Really walking him down, trying to get inside that distance. It's quite difficult to shoot on a southpaw as an orthodox fighter. You're invariably double leg changes a little bit. You got to almost step right and shoot, or look for the single leg to then re-engage on the double. So
Martin Chester looking for the body there.
And Chester just pawing, feinting, not really doing an awful lot at this moment in time, just trying to assess what Saqib's intentions are.
Yeah, they're both kind of countering each other nicely at the moment.
Yeah, trying to get nice body kick though to the liver as well, and stiffened him up with a left hand there, did Chester. I think he's going to find an opening for that liver kick, just with the way that the Khan has high elbows with those big latimus dorsi that he has on him.
Yeah. Chester, involved, as you say, certainly been around the block. This is his 13th amateur fight. Oh, and he snaps his head back with that left hand. Again, both of them, though, still seem quite relaxed.
Yeah, they both look in the fight, looking the part, and Saqib perhaps looking a little bit hesitant, not sure about his distance, falling short when he paused the jab. And I think if Chester lands one, he can land three.
Yeah.
And he looks startled when he gets hit, a little bit calm, but I like the way he's changing levels, but you got to threaten the takedown.
And the crowd behind us are now starting to rally some support for Saqib Khan here.
So Saqib Khan, all these, look, level change feint.
Yeah.
Level change feint. Look, level change feint, but no shot.
Yeah.
When's the shot going to come? Is that what Chester's thinking about, or is there a shot coming? Level change. Level change. In order for these feints to work and for your opponent to respect them, you've got to perform the technique. Otherwise, it's feinting for feinting's sake. Feint. Feint with nothing.
And then, and then gets the head snapped back by a stiff left.
Nice. Nice entry by Chester.
Wow.
You're going to connect an S-grip behind it. Oh. The clock wasn't his friend there.
Wow, he flew across the cage to try and secure that takedown with the few seconds to... Controlled, I think, by Chester that round.
Yeah, I think you've got to give Chester that. It's about octagon control or circular control in our place. So you got to say that even though Khan was pressing forward, perhaps the first half of that round, it wasn't an effective pressure. It was pressure, but ineffectual. So I think you got to score that round 10-9, Martin Chester.
Corner of Saqib Khan, Rob Sinclair there, trying to get him to gauge his distance. Pointing out what you were just saying, you got to move in and do something with it, not just fake the head.
Feints work, but if you switch someone else to your feints by not doing after it, then you've stopped him from working. Yeah. Unless his game plan is in the second round to feint and work, feint and use him. Switch him off to your feints. Spend 3 minutes thinking, he's not even doing anything off these feints. Let's see.
Touch the gloves again, and our second round underway. Martin Chester.
Hey, it looks a bit more purposeful this round, Saqib Khan. I see some volume.
And again, both of them trying to gauge that distance.
I think Chester a new dad as well. I think I saw him pushing great left straight, pushing a high chair around the change rooms before, so multitasking at his finest.
You know, again, how good's that got to be for keeping your mind calm? You know, you're with your baby and...
It's something to fight for, isn't it, Steve?
Amen.
Nice catch, though.
Yeah,
he stamps his foot back down on knee at the top here.
Oh,
nice frame on the
Chester
face.
just says, no.
He just framed on his face. He wants to keep those short limbs of Khan away from him. He knows in small spaces he's going to have a good squeeze.
Jordan, Jordan. Martin will kill me. Martin Chester, again, controlling the center of the cage for the most part. This fight's taking place where he wants it to, and Saqib keeps getting backed up to the cage.
But now he's making Saqib waste a lot of energy here. A lot of energy. He's still very tense, and we're like halfway through the fight here.
And that constant movement without coming to any fruition.
That twitchy style, I'm a fan of it. I think it works, but there's got to be an end product. Feint.
Chester playing this to perfection, just waiting to counter.
He's caught him there with a good right hand. Gets clear with a good right hand. The first bit of quality thrown by Khan. And a low inside kick that made Chester switch stance short a brief second. Like to see Khan throw that right hand off the back foot. He's primed to throw it there. But now he's just throwing the jab. His right hand's on the line.
Kind of like Hendo. He's got it cocked and ready to throw. He's just not letting it go.
Look at the foot position.
Yeah.
Watch the foot position. Throw the right hand.
Yep.
Nice shot. Where's that liver kick gone from Chester?
Yeah, the threat of the right hand's always there, but he just never throws it to Saqib. It's cocked. Nice inside leg kick there. And Chester's only taken a couple of those, but straight away the inside of his knee starting to mark up.
Yeah, Chester having a bit of a minute off here, I would say.
Yeah.
I think he's going to look to get him on the fence and shoot here.
Oh, and rocks his head back again with a straight left. Seems to have woken Saqib up, smiles at him, and walks forward.
Yeah. Chester answers in kind with a wry smile of his own. Nice little front hip, caught.
And again,
the crowd showing the support for both fighters here.
Absolutely.
10 seconds remaining in this round. A closer one than the first.
Yeah, it just seems like neither guy's willing to pull that trigger. Is it an unwillingness to engage, or is it an unwillingness to make the first mistake?
Yeah, I think it perhaps a lot of respect as well.
Yeah.
I think both have been hit with big shots and a little bit tentative to commit in the thought process that there's another shot coming back. Somebody's got to commit. It's the third and final round. Well, it's all to play for here.
Is this not this is for the amateur lightweight title, so I hate to do it. I think we got 2 more rounds after this.
Oh.
I think this is a 5-3er, Carl.
My bad.
That's all right. After the number of fights you've called tonight, we can forgive you one mistake.
I was just looking at your notes, Stephen. I don't see
horribly
any
wrong.
mention of a title fight there, man.
I'm gonna blame my secretary for that.
I'll bite the hand that feeds me there, no problem. Saqib Khan in need of a gum shield here, I think. Here we go.
Quick little rinse out. Again, Chester looking very composed, not sucking in wind at all. Looks like he's really, really in shape.
I don't know that he didn't have half a round off there.
Think he's thinking about those championship rounds? Well, you never know. Here we go. We touch the gloves. We go again.
Experienced, isn't he, Martin Chester?
Yeah,
it's not his first title fight.
Lots and lots of fights under his belt.
Just notice that he drops out. He does have a habit of dropping that right hand a little bit.
But much more aggressive from the start in this one.
Yeah, pressing him back. You can see that he's stepping on the gas this round a little bit. That left hand cocked. There you go. Like to see him double up that left hand. Like use the jab to... There it is.
Oh, nice. And what he's got to do is sort of keep this pressure up, keep this pace.
Listen, Saqib Khan's not breathed yet in this round, so this is exactly what he needs to do. Good, you see, them levers. Levers are the problem now. Good head position by Khan. This is where he could be strong in these short spaces.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit of ground and pound too. He's putting his weight on Chester, which isn't going to do him any favours.
Chester again, looking just
good
to
hand
post
fighting.
off.
Good frames in there, but...
Has he got the button? No. Nice.
Yeah, he actually went the wrong way there, Khan. He followed Chester's underhook, which now this is a good position for Khan. But he looks like he's just having a little bit of a breather himself.
Yeah, getting ready to expend maybe a big burst.
Good knee.
Oh, big knees to the thigh.
Good knees to the thigh, got Chester's attention with them.
Both working really hard in this position. Grinding.
It's a little game of inches, you know. You see Chester trying to use that. There you go. I saw Chester was always going to Harigoshi him there, but Saqib Khan bleeding from the nose as well, which isn't going to help his breathing.
Chester
Boom.
tried to separate and land, and I think it's starting to show that Chester obviously happier in the distance, doesn't want that tight space, wants a bit of room to land.
And when you have levers that short, you can just generate so much power and strength in small inches. And Chester very wise and aware of that. And he's winning the fight at distance, so he doesn't need to gamble.
And not a lot of, an economy of movement in Chester that perhaps, as you've pointed out, Saqib isn't doing yet, wasting energy a little bit without following through.
Yeah. Twitchy energy, nervous energy.
Chester seems to have grown in confidence this round.
Using his ring craft here, just cutting him off, putting him where he wants him to go. You see, he's letting him drift that way so he can throw his left hand.
Yeah.
He's letting Khan exit left so he can deliver. There we go, so he can deliver his left hand. If there's a small criticism of Chester, it's just his feet don't go with his punches. So one of the things that I was taught was your feet get you there, never your hands. I don't reach. See where he's reaching over his front foot a little bit. I just like to see his feet go with his hands a little bit.
To the body.
Another good round though, another tight round.
Really entertaining round from these two. Sort of, you said it, it's like Chester maybe took 10-20% off in that second round.
Oh yeah.
But the third round was all set by him. The pace, the damage, all Chester.
Championships round, no, Steve, so it brings a new dynamic to this fight.
Absolutely, I trying to read body language and whatnot in the corner. Saqib is sucking in air, but doesn't look too bad for it.
Neither of the diaphragms are really up and down, up and down, up and down. There's something left in the tank for both these guys. I won't be surprised if we saw some big shots landing this round from either man.
I think Chester has to start the round the way he started the first and the third. When he has set the pace, Saqib has been unable to change it.
He gets his attention with that pressure, just standing on the outside of distance. What you got to remember is when someone's on the outside, just on the outside of distance, they can land any shot, so you're not breathing. I'm tense, I'm tight of the weight, and it makes 3 rounds feel like 10.
Again.
You see the Diaz brothers just wear their opponents down with that intelligent pressure, just fading out of distance. Accumulative pressure.
And again,
over a 5-round fight,
it's
a smart game plan. The good left hand landed again.
And Chester again is setting the pace and the tone of this round.
But he's setting the pace without setting the pace. Economical. See that nice little jab to the leg there?
Yeah.
Watch, he's gonna throw that again, and then he's gonna set up the left hand over and off that. Keep changing the periphery. There we
nice
go.
Head kick
up
there.
And down the body. I'll go low to finish high. I'll show him low. Extend that periphery. And they're powerful, those right inside leg kicks.
Yeah,
You can really take Chester's base away by throwing them more.
I'd just like to see Saqib Khan maybe let go with the hands a little bit more to close that distance and get where he needs to be.
I think there was a lot of talk in this fight leading up to it that Khan was going to come out and put his hands all over Chester. So I think 3 rounds in now would be a good time for that to start.
Yeah, it needs to start because again, Chester's getting comfortable again with that boxing ring.
Mine, Chester's winning this fight, Steve.
Yeah.
Saqib Khan needs to do something different in order to change the flow of it.
Crowd reacted to that uppercut, but it was just off the glove of Chester. I do like the way he just keeps walking him down,
just
inch by inch.
Nice
oh,
left
nice!
hand. Moved him onto that shot though by letting him exit that way. Touching with the hook, slowing down, and then a good left straight. Good cheeky little eye poke there. I think he's going to be okay to continue.
Nice touch and fair play again. Saqib Khan realized he'd done it, stepped off the gas for a half a second, touch of gloves and they're back in. I like that sportsmanship.
Where's that inside leg kick, Saqib Khan?
Oh, he's looking for that uppercut.
It's like a Russian hook almost.
Yeah,
he starts off like an uppercut and finishes the right hook. He throws the shoulder through at the point of contact. So, yeah, good, nice straight there. A little bit more of a hand combination with Saqib.
So again, when he's setting the pace and coming forward, that's when he's his most successful.
The only time that Chester takes a backward step is when Saqib Khan comes in with strikes.
Yeah. And again, just continuing to back Saqib Khan up inch by inch. It's a very professional performance out of Chester.
100%.
But Khan fights his way in, and now
presses his man against the fence. But good use of the underhook by Chester. He's going to follow his underhook for the single leg. He's going to turn the corner.
Reaps the leg. Only the cage kept Khan up there, and a nice knee to the body.
Was that the first time either of these guys touched down, Steve?
Pretty much, I think. At the end of the fourth, we got one more to go. And it's everything for Saqib Khan to do, I think. It has to be a finish.
Leave it all in here, Steve. He's got 180 seconds of his life to go out on his shield. Throw with reckless abandon. Give these supporters something to cheer for.
Amen. Bring that crowd to the feet.
Be that third man in there. With Chester the same. Chester just methodical.
Yeah.
Distance management. Throwing the left hand.
But he doesn't seem to have taken his foot off the gas as much as he did in that second round. I don't know, maybe he was just feeling like he needed a bit of a break.
Yeah, just a reset. And look at the benefits of it. He's in round 5 and he looks like he just started the fight.
Yeah, he really does.
Trained hard for this fight, these two, you can see that.
Yeah, we get ready to touch gloves.
He's going to punctuate here in these final 3 minutes.
For the UKFC lightweight amateur title.
Saqib noticeably a little bit heavier on his feet here, looking to throw big shots. Coming forward. As Chester been told, he just needs to bullshit around here.
Well,
go for a walk.
As long as he keeps engaging, setting a pace.
Nice left hook on the exit by Chester.
And then stepping back out. That's everything he needs to win this fight. He doesn't need to take any reckless chances.
Clips him with that left hand, gets caught with the right hand, the counter. Again, just occupying that space, that lead hand fight. Nice left straight down the pipe.
Again, you've been calling that shot all night.
I like to see him throw it twice, Steve.
Crowd getting real loud behind as they're into this one. You can see Saqib really. Nice.
Tips his cap with the uppercut, and
he's trying very hard to close that distance and get in, but Chester just not allowing it to happen.
But when he gets in there, he doesn't stay in.
Yeah.
So he closes the distance, he gets in, he creates contact, and then he backs out. Look. He's in.
Yeah.
He's got to stay in.
Stay in, throw that shot, maybe drop the level for the takedown.
Yeah, look to threaten levels yourself. You've been threatening levels throughout. Nice kick. That's what we've got to see more of. And now feint that to throw a right hand.
Yeah. Make Chester think the low kick is coming. Oh, another big shot gets through, but
this is Khan's best round without question.
Absolutely. He's shown up in this fifth, but again, Chester just has to play this smart now. Dare I say, try not to.
Yeah, use all his fight IQ, his 12 fight experience of going for a walk, using all 24 square foot of this cage to not get involved in a firefight, an unnecessary firefight like that.
Saqib Khan really growing into this fifth round. But Chester's pace has
Chester trying to slice the right hand over the top.
Pace has hardly changed all fight. He's been able to keep this up now for 13
Nice entry,
minutes.
he's going to use it to press him into defence. Saqib digging a deep underhook there.
Looking to get that
Pulled him
single.
onto his single. Yeah, now nice low ankle pick. He's going to connect his hands together to
Yeah.
hopefully, and then
10 seconds left.
yeah, he's going to get his feet underneath him. Great takedown defense by Khan, though, really dropping his hips low.
Oh, working the body.
that
This
body.
has been Khan still here to finish the fight strongly.
Yeah, terrific matchup that one, Steve.
Great fight.
Manchester using all his fight IQ to boss distance and really stop as many problems as possible that Khan could have put together.
Great fight from.
It's perhaps not made him entirely popular with 50% of the crowd who are throwing some liquid refreshments around, but
Yeah, if you're going to throw it at somebody, throw it in the cage, not at the commentators. Fuckheads. Pardon my French there, dickhead behind me.
I think he deserved it, mate.
Yeah, I probably did. Good fight. No, good fight. Man. It's like everyone's disappointed if you don't get a brawl. Sometimes the technical ones are just as much fun, man.
Fun for the purists.
Amen.
Professional performance from Martin Chester there.
As our MC steps into the cage, we're about to get our decision, find out who has the title. Miller's Cars have brought you this fight. Miller's Cars. Preston's best way home.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for two men who have left everything in the cage this evening. Five rounds of action could not separate them, and so we head to the judges' scorecards, where we have a unanimous decision for your winner, and now the UKFC Amateur Lightweight Champion in the red corner, Martin Chester! And your appreciation, ladies and gentlemen,